level of our experience. This is what I experienced. The truth is here. There's a gap between the truth and my experience. So I pull the truth down to the level of my experience.
I'm sorry, would you define what you mean by experience specifically?
Okay, so Gautam is saying he still struggles with the sins of his flesh. That's what he said. I still struggle with the sin of with my flesh. If I struggle with the sin of my flesh, then God's word says when you become a believer, your sinful nature, your flesh has been circumcised. As we read in Colossians 2:1. Right? Did we read that?
Yes.
Your sinful nature has been circumcised. Is that the truth?
Yes.
Okay. What is your experience? You still sin. You're still struggling with sin. You see the gap between the truth and your experience? You still struggle with sins. So, the truth says my sinful nature has been cut off. So I shouldn't be struggling with sin.
But the experience is otherwise.
Yeah, but the experience is otherwise. Okay, now...
Isn't that the process of sanctification? Because your truth is here, you're here practically.
Yeah.
And you're saved by faith.
Yeah.
And then it is the process where you raise your experience and the practice to reach the truth.
Okay.
You were saying the truth comes down.
I agree with you a little, but let me ask you this thing. This is again my question. Okay? My question is, does sanctification start over here, or does sanctification start from this point? Because when you read Colossians 2:11 again, it's not done by human hands. You're not struggling to do this. Your flesh is not cut off by you. It says Christ did it. Christ did it. When He died on the cross, and you believe that He died for you, your sinful nature has been cut off. That's what the Bible says. Your sinful nature is cut off. So, if I believe that my sinful nature has been cut off, the sanctification starts over here and not here.
So that is like when you accept Christ as your Savior,
Yeah.
at that time you should be completely accepting, not just kind of like...
I mean, I don't think there's something like half pregnant or full pregnant. Either you're pregnant or you're not pregnant.
Right. So, some people
So you're going to believe or you don't believe. Either you believe or you don't believe. So, I mean, if you're not fully believe, you don't fully believe, there's no, salvation is by faith. You have to believe. There is no half belief there. When the person fully believes, his sinful nature is cut off.
that verse says here, sinful intention crucified.
Yeah, that's Galatians 5:24. All those who belong to Christ have crucified their sinful nature along with its desires. So, but to many of us, we still have our sinful nature. That's what we think. And so, our process of sanctification is get rid of our sinful nature. I will tell you the actual meaning of sanctification once you get this. Yeah, Ruben had his hands up.
Okay, so we accept Christ, Jesus Christ, right?
Okay.
Meaning,
Yeah.
we completely cut off from sins and completely.
See, when you believe that Christ died, you're saved from this.
So meaning there's flesh and everything cut off.
It's cut off. It is cut off.
So if we are struggling with sins,
Yeah.
meaning we are not
Yeah.
accepting Jesus Christ completely.
Okay, that's something that you can say, yeah. Let me see what he
I
says.
think it has to do with the renewing of your mind.
Okay.
The fact is,
Yeah.
it's cut off.
Yeah.
But we just don't, we're not convinced. of it.
Okay. Okay, that's where I'm actually going. Yeah. So, now, just say that once again, Ruben. Let me.
You know, if I say I
Yeah.
accept Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Meaning, according to Colossians 2,
Yeah.
11,
Yeah.
so the Jesus cut off from
Yeah.
the world of sinful nature.
Yeah. Your sinful nature
Right.
is your nature to sin.
but still,
Yeah.
we are struggling with sins.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Meaning, we are not completely accepting Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Now, and we have asked this question here in church before. Was Adam created with the sinful nature?
No.
No. He was created complete, whole, in the image of God, and he displayed the fullness of God through him. God's nature, his character, Adam displayed it. Okay? He was in the image of God. Now, did Adam sin?
Yes.
It was from this point. He need not have sinned because he didn't have the sinful nature. Agreed? He need not have sinned because he didn't have a sinful nature. He started here, but he still sinned. So it's not that you have to have a sinful nature to sin. You can still sin. It's a choice that we make. I know this is tough. Okay, this is tough because we don't hear this often. Let me read what one of the teachers. He's a theologian, an expert, R.C. Sproul. Some of you may have heard of his name. And on his website, this is the definition of sanctification. Okay, it says here, regeneration is a momentary act. Okay, you're saved. Salvation, regeneration is a momentary act. You believe, you're saved. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Bringing a person from spiritual death to life. Okay, so from death to life, that's salvation. It is exclusively God's work. Excuse me. Sanctification is an ongoing process. This is the definition that he's giving. Okay, I don't agree with it, but I'm just reading what he thinks and most of the Christian world thinks. Okay, I'm not trying to tell you that I'm better than them. I'm just saying I'm just saying what God showed me. Okay, and I'm just teaching you all that. Okay, so this is what he's saying. Sanctification is an ongoing process. I agree with that. Dependent on God's continuing action in a believer and consisting of the believer's continuous struggle against sin. That's where I disagree. Because for him, sanctification starts here. I totally disagree with that. Because sanctification, I believe, does not start here because this has been cut off. We read it. It's there in the word. It's cut off. It's crucified. Even you can read 1 John chapter 3 verse 9. Can somebody read? Just read 1 John chapter 3 verse 9. And we've read that verse plenty of times here.
No one who is born of God will continue to sin because God's seed remains in them. They cannot go on sinning because they have been born of God.
Okay. When do you get the sin nature? When you're born of Adam. Right? Adam sinned. So all those who are his offspring have the sin nature. But when you're born of God,
God's seed.
it's God's seed. It's not Adam's seed anymore. You don't have the sin nature anymore. So we start here, not here. And it's important. It's important to know this. Because if you think you're starting here, okay, for you every day, okay, today I overcome this problem, tomorrow I overcome this problem, okay, it's a slow process. Because you are trying to cut your flesh. Remember, Christ has done it. You are not the one doing it.
Can't do it in your own strength.
You cannot do it on your own strength. I've heard hundreds of testimonies of drug addicts, alcoholics. Saved, delivered. Right there.
My dad was like that.
Your dad was like that?
Yes.
He couldn't do it in his own strength.
Yeah.
And then his drug addict friends asked him, something's different about you. What did you do? My dad been to rehab 3-4 times.
Yeah.
No change.
Yeah.
They said, what do you do? He said, Jesus, I can only do it in his strength, not my own.
Yeah.
Same thing with you. You are not going to change. You need Jesus. You can
Yeah.
do it in his strength, not your own strength.
Yeah. You cannot do it in your strength. I mean, you can, if you have enough willpower. A lot of people struggle through it. But that's the difference. When you think sanctification starts here, for you it's a slow process. So your whole life is about getting over your flesh. It's a mindset. I think that my flesh is alive, so it's okay, God understands, so I can sin. You see the problem with that kind of thinking? If I believe that I still have my sinful nature, I can still do anything I want. I'm human. I was born in sin, so it's okay, God understands. And I can ask God for forgiveness since I have my ticket already. So, for us, sanctification, for many people, even I grew up thinking that sanctification starts here, where my sinful nature every day is being cut off. But that's not the truth. The Bible clearly says in Colossians 2:11 that your sinful nature has been circumcised by Christ. Once it's circumcised, it's not bad anymore. So you have victory over this right away. And you start from here. Now let me explain to you what I just said a little more practically, okay? Let's turn to Exodus chapter 13, verse 17 to 18.
When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them on the road through the Philistine country, though that was shorter. Is that right?
Yeah.
For God said, if they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led the people around by the desert road toward the Red Sea. The Israelites went up out of Egypt ready for battle.
Okay, now it says that the Israelites went out of Egypt ready for battle. You're talking about, a few million people. They went out of Egypt ready for battle. But here it says that God did not lead them on the road through the Philistine country, though that was shorter. For God said if they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. Now, the story of the Israelites crossing, being delivered from Egypt, crossing the Red Sea, and going to the Promised Land is a picture of a believer. Okay, it's very clearly says. It's in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1 to 5. I'll quickly read it for lack of time. For I do not want you to be ignorant of the fact, brothers and sisters, that our ancestors were all under the cloud, and that they also passed through the sea. They were all baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. They all ate the same spiritual fruit and drank the same spiritual drink, for they drank from the spiritual rock that accompanied them, and that rock was Christ. Nevertheless, God was not pleased with them. Most of them, their bodies were scattered in the wilderness. Okay, now, what Corinthians is saying is that they were delivered from Egypt. They were delivered from what? Bondage, slavery. Okay, they were delivered from Egypt. Pharaoh's army came after them. He wouldn't let them go. Okay, somebody doesn't want you to be saved. Okay, then they were delivered from that. They were baptized in the Red Sea. That's what it says. The word says they were baptized in the Red Sea, and then they came out of Egypt. They're set free. They're set free. Okay? So they're at this point, they're delivered. They were baptized, they're delivered, and they're set free. Now, the Bible says that God took them through another route which is longer because they were still not ready for battle. They were armed. They were ready for battle. They left Egypt ready for battle. God took them another route, okay, instead of going to the promised land straight. So if this is the promised land, I'll just put PL. If that's the promised land, God didn't take them to the shortest route. God took them around. Okay? Why? Because they were not ready for battle. The Bible says they went out of Egypt armed for battle. So actually, this is the process of sanctification. Where what God is now trying to do is trying to get Egypt out of there. Their slave mentality out of them. They're saved from Egypt. They're saved from Egypt. Now